and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why we are gathered here today, in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice and your cards and your horses. Stop and think before it's too late. You are in great danger. I'm not speaking of prison or of the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it's too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to come and seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Well, come and talk to me. Don't think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and together we can put him to flight forever.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in this mission dodge.
She's a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
I wonder why she wastes her time being good. How could she make any money from that?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Yeah. Hey, Benny South Street!
Hey, boss, how are you?
Oh, not too
You look
bad.
nicely,
Oh,
Johnson.
sure I do. How you been?
Tasty, tasty.
Son, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he got a place for his craft game?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
Nathan's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I have just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks?
Yes, sir.
Where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I sure hope Nathan finds a
Oh, Lieutenant Brannigan! Mr. South Street, it is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York City Police Department.
place. A pleasure.
Hey there, you guys see Nathan Detroit?
Which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving into a different spot every night.
And, why are you telling us this, Your Honor?
I am telling you this because I know that you two bums work for Detroit, bustling up customers for his crap game.
We do!
Yeah.
Good to know.
And you can tell him from me that I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot for his crack game. Well, ain't no one gonna give him a spot because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their neck.
Hi, Nathan.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I
Nothing
can't...
wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans around.
Detroit, I've just been talking to your colleagues here about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a spot.
Well, the heat is on. As you must know from the fact that you now have to live up on your salary.
Nathan, did you find a place for your game?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex offender? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who want a little action, in return for which I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Well, yeah, I guess so.
Nathan, did you find a place for your crop ship?
Did I find a place? Did I find a... Yeah, I found a place. We will be holding tomorrow night's crap game at the Radio City Music Hall.
Are you gonna fix the ushers?
Really? I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
I heard there might be a chance of the Biltmore Garage.
I was over to the Biltmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I pay him $1,000.
$1,000
in cash. He won't take my marker.
Your mark is no good, huh?
What do you mean? A mark ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed up. Nathan Detroit. A mark is like a pledge of I can't bullshit. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. Don't seem possible. Me without a livelihood? Why, I've been running the crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Nate, isn't there anything you can do?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what today is? It's our 14th anniversary.
Yeah.
We've been engaged for 14 years.
Nate, concentrate on the game. The town's a bit here with high players. The Greeks in town. Brady bottle waits. Scranton Slim.
I know I can make a fortune, but where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand, but we ain't got grand on hand.
And they now put a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a stock room by McCloskey's bar, but Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot, but the 1,000 blocks we ain't got. Why is good reliable Nathan, Detroit? If you're looking for action, you'll find a spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, or it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of lads for a fellow who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little friend, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, he will raise it to go working quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where the hard things to squash. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the game? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan, Detroit's crap game will float again. My boys will let you know where it is.
Hey, say, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. That's right, Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson? There is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anyone. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. Once, I saw him bet 5,000 bucks on a cockroach. And another time, he was sick, and he wouldn't take penicillin on account of the fact that he had bet 10 G's that his temperature would go to 104.
Did it?
Did it? He was so lucky with the 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you could borrow 1,000 from Sky.
Oh, not from Sky. With him, that money ain't lending money, it's bet money. So why don't I bet it? Why don't I bet him 1,000 bucks on something?
You're gonna bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk. Provided I can figure out the bet on which there is no chance of me losing. You see, Sky likes those crazy bets, like which lump of sugar will a fly sit on, and how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake? Cheesecake, that's it. Look, go over to Minnie's restaurant and ask how many pieces of cheesecake she sold yesterday and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and how much strudel?
Just go find out. Now beat it. My Adelaide is coming. And if she hears I'm running the crap game again, she will never set foot on me. Oh.
Lovely, yeah.
Hello, fly face.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna on rye with
How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
Oh, well. Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly.
That's so sweet.
Look, honey, about yours. I was gonna get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Nathan, you're silly.
It's alright, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're really married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days we'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than mink.
Nathan, I can go without anything so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crab game? What an absurd thought.
Hey, Nick! 1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
1,200 cheesecake, 1,500 strudel is what Mindy sold yesterday.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
And what's going on?
Oh, nothing, honeys.
Detroit, any news yet?
Not yet, Harry, but I'll let you know.
Okay, Detroit.
Then what's this all about?
His wife's having a baby.
Why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I know you're hungry, and I mean the fella.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
Oh, no. I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Look, boys, why don't you take Miss Adelaide over to the drugstore? You see, honey, you've got a cold, and it's across the street, and there are a lot of open manholes around.
Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're the sweetest person I know. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson, glad to see you, Scott.
You old promoted you.
How are you, Scott? You look great.
Real great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I've been 50 G's in blackjack.
50 G's?
Yeah.
You gonna be in town long?
No, I'm actually leaving for Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Do you want to come with?
Oh, no, I got things to do here. Meantime, why don't we go to Minnie's for a slice of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
One night. I'm not too hungry, but tell me, how's Adelaide doing?
Oh, fine. She's still dancing up the hot pots.
Right, so I suppose one of these days you and Adelaide will be getting married, huh?
Well, we all gotta go sometime.
We can fight. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember that as pleasant as a dog company may be, must always take second place to aces back to back.
Yeah, listen, you hungry yet? Why don't we go to Minnie's for a slice of cheesecake or strudel or something?
Nathan, I'm gonna go check the lake results.
Oh, but you will admit that Minnie's has the greatest cheesecake in the country.
Well, yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Wait, yet there are some people who like her strudel. Offhand, which do you think she sells more? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Oh, I never give it much thought. But if everyone's like I am, I'd say Mindy sells more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much? For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man.
Ow.
I'd always take a percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I'd like you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that Mindy sells more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh?
When I was a young man about to go into the world, my father says to me a very valuable lesson. He says to me like this, son, my father says to me, I'm sorry that I'm not able to bankroll you to a very large start. Having no potatoes to give you, I'm going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travel, a guy's going to come up to you, show you a nice brand new deck of cards in which the seal has not been broken yet. This guy is going to offer to bet you that you can make the jack of spades pop out and squirt cider in your ear. Now, son, as sure as you stand there, do not bet this man, for you will end up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I don't claim that you've been clocking me with
You
cheese.
don't think that I would have.
However, you're really looking for some action. I want to bet you the same 1,000 that you can't name the color of the tie that you have on. Well?
No bet. Blue. With a crazy color.
Hey, Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore like you told us to. She's
Don't bother.
How you guys?
Doing great, fellas. How you guys doing?
Nicely.
not bad.
Nathan, we took Miss Adelaide to the drugstore, and she wants you to meet her after the show at the Hot Box, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yeah.
Yes, dear. Nathan, that's husband talk if I ever heard it. And Adelaide, you're trapped, and she's the most difficult doll to unload.
But I don't want to know. I love Adelaide. And besides, a guy without a doll, well, if a guy didn't have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Well, Nathan, I'm not taking a rap on dolls. I'm just saying that a guy should have a doll when he wants a doll. I mean, they're easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight to age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And how come you ain't got one? How come you going to Havana alone, without one?
Well, that's because I choose to travel alone. However, if I want to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll.
I'm sorry. Any doll.
Yeah, any doll.
And I name it. Will you bet on it? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take it to Havana tomorrow?
Nathan Detroit, you got yourself a bet.
Right. Well, I named her. Her? No. Yeah, her.